This is Nexus DevWorks. I'll be explaining my own personal spin-off I've been making for the Yu-Gi-Oh series, Yu-Gi-Oh! Next Gen. Yu-Gi-Oh! Next Gen is a world where professional dueling is a more niche business and industry as a whole. Academies are important for people to get in because the normal acceptance rate outside academies is less than 5%. However, if you complete the 5 years that it is there, the age range of admittance being 18 to 23, this simply replaces college, spikes to 85%. When you join the academies, you are required to let them know what type of playstyle you want to do, along with your preferred summoning method. Playstyle refers to the type of dueling you do: turbo, action, speed. You name it, if it's a playstyle, they probably have it. Your secondary, which is your summoning method, is also impactful, as you will take classes learning how to better use this method and how to creatively work with it. Upon completing your tenure, you will be automatically applied into the pro circuit. The acceptance rate being 85%, most get in, and this is where they begin. Now, for us to continue explaining this story, I need to also explain the origins of a very impactful character throughout the series. His name is Terminus, aptly named after Planet Terminus. Planet Terminus is where all duel monsters live, aptly named as well off Duel Terminal. Terminus is a being of curious nature. Every 3 years, he loses his memory and begins to learn anew. He left Terminus with the interest of seeing the rest of the universe. The first person he ever encountered was after he crash landed on Duelist Kingdom, where he met Maximilian Pegasus. Pegasus taught him duel monsters, and to commemorate their memory of being together, Pegasus' design relinquished after Terminus. When Terminus learned about the God cards, however, he became infuriated and abandoned Pegasus. Eventually, this caused him to divide his elemental energy along with his own emotions into cores. Cores can be reincarnated into people, and all of them have a natural instinct to find and fight each other, to prove which one is stronger. The cores, based on the 6 attributes, are also tied to fighting one another, and they're tied to a location on planet Terminus. For example, the Wind Core is home of the Mist Valley and the Dragoonity. A person in possession of this core will naturally use wind attribute monsters, and will eventually incorporate the entirety of whatever attribute deck from that location. The main setting of this story is not just Duel Academy Alpha, but it's in Dexar City, the equivalent of Domino City, a massive metropolitan city with suburban outskirts where people learn to duel and where people live simple lives. We will next explain the main character. The main character's name is Yuriko Agama. Yuriko is a kind-hearted 18-year-old boy who has a spirit deck. Spirit deck will be explained in a later video. He is his rival, Baxter Blazewood, who uses a synchro pendulum archetype known as Draco Raptors, who are all about destruction and special summoning. These two are polar opposites because of the cores they possess. Baxter has the aggression core, while Yuriko has the passive core. Each of them have different reflexes and instincts based on these cores, as these cores are part of who they are as a person. For Baxter, he has the aggression core. His deck is all about destroying other cards, including themselves, to get stronger. This is due to the aggression core. As for Yuriko, all of his monster negation throughout the series is not destruction, but instead shuffles the monster to the deck or returns it to the hand. He becomes physically ill at the sight of monsters being destroyed while he's in a duel, as he believes that all monsters have lives of their own and shouldn't be destroyed or tossed aside. This concludes the first episode explaining the story of Yu-Gi-Oh! Next Gen. Hopefully, you'll stick around for the next episode.